Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Guys, this is going to be a very quick video, but it's going to be something that might lead quite a bit of us down a rabbit hole, whether you want to do that or not. There's a lot of information being spread around very vaguely, loosely, and of course, it might be hinting to something very, very big here. Of course, I hate using that cliche that it will be hinting to something very big, because that has been a major talking point when it comes to what Ripple, the company, has been trying to do with reaching out to as many companies, possibly even overtaking Swift in some form or fashion. That has been, again, a very big talking point for those who are invested in XRP, have been studying Ripple, and even been part of the XRP community. Now, what you're seeing here is just a simple screenshot from Sam IM's video that he recently did. You can give him a follow on YouTube at To The Lifeboats. I would highly recommend everybody going in and watching this video. This will kind of bring you up to speed as far as where we are right now. But Sam IM breaks it down pretty nicely here. There was someone on Twitter going by the handle of Yo-Yo. And of course, they posted recently some screenshots of what looked to be some sort of vague reference to entering a passcode for different accounts that are related to quite possibly different countries. They have what looks to be different language characters associated to each one of these particular links that are asking for a passcode. Now, before I go too far, I want you to take a quick look here. If you look where it says enter passcode on any of these little tiny screenshots, if you can see it, there's this little symbol, a little circle symbol that almost looks like Swift's symbol. Of course, a quick Google search will show you that this right here is the Swift symbol. Again, it very much mimics that symbol we saw that was being represented in Sam IM's video. And of course, once we actually start looking a little bit further into this and hearing what Sam has to say regarding the connections he's made about this, it really opens up a lot of questions whether or not Swift has been in some form or fashion linking up different types of accounts through various countries. But I'm trying to make a small bit of a connection here using a lot of this information that I've already gathered. And of course, I got to give a huge shout out to Sam for his presentation here in this video. So definitely give it a quick watch. Like I said, this will help get you into the rabbit hole, if you will, of what we're actually seeing. And I'm bringing all this up, guys, because there is quite possibly something very big in the very near future getting ready to take place, because there's more information coming out based upon this person from Twitter here going by the handle of Yo-Yo. Quick look at a screenshot that was just recently posted by Yo-Yo, and then of course he deleted it almost immediately, but people actually got screenshots of this. So here we have Easy XRP, definitely someone in the XRP community that's just trying to be another outspoken voice for the community. He posted a screenshot here. He took what looks to be a quick photo of what Yo-Yo just recently posted here. And I think that this is very fascinating because, again, this was a very recent post and then it was just recently deleted. But it says GPI link gateway connects with R3's Corda. $40 trillion in payment flows will become $40 trillion in instant settlement. DeFi law will pass. So I'm not exactly sure the reference behind DeFi law. I'll have to look up that information a little bit further, and if I find anything, I'll most certainly kind of exploit that either through my Twitter page or make another YouTube video. But I think it's very fascinating that what we're seeing here are small bits of connections being made. Whether or not this is all true, I think that remains to be seen. But at this point in time, as far as theories are concerned, there's a lot of people in the XRP community making their own theories about what's happening here. And the idea that there might be someone who has a close relationship to what Ripple's been trying to do, maybe, I hate to use the reference an insider, but I'm not exactly sure how else to take this, because when you get this kind of information here, a lot of people will just chalk it up as to being some sort of, for lack of a better term, hopium. And of course, it might not be true, but of course, here now we're seeing some really interesting information populating and then being deleted off of Twitter. Now, this is kind of correlated with other people in the community that have been outspoken about what they know. Whether it's true as well, I'm just kind of feeding you guys some information here. We can all do some research on our own, drop down this rabbit hole together and see if we can't kind of merge our information together and see what's really truly happening before at least some major announcement does come out, and a lot of this might start coming to fruition here. But to go into another Twitter handle's feed that I found very interesting here. Now, here we have Crypt Hawk. He is definitely, or she is definitely, someone in the XRP community that's been very outspoken about what they know, a lot of the knowledge and information that they have been researching, and then, of course, exploiting through Twitter to keep everyone in the XRP community at least up to speed, if you will. Whether or not all of what Crypt Hawk has actually specified is true, I'm not exactly sure. I can't, specify that directly, but I do know that Crypt Hawk was one of the few people that kind of spoke out publicly about how MoneyGram was going to be a company that merges with Ripple relatively soon, and I believe that this was something he posted, or she posted, within at least a week, maybe 2 weeks before it was actually announced by Ripple, and come out to the public as something that we can all actually absorb as information. But again, Crypt Hawk apparently was one of those people who figured this information out a little more in advance than others. So here we see Crypt Hawk posting roughly around 17 hours ago from this video that this is so gigantic. Someone bought someone again. Again, very, very vague. But what we have reference of, at least from this, looking, as far as people kind of doing their own deep dive research on this, is that Swift has something to do with this situation here, whether Swift is being bought out or whether Swift might have had some sort of merger partnership with Ripple or an affiliated company with Ripple such as R3. I think it remains to be seen at this point in time. Again, a lot of this information is rather vague from the standpoint that I'm seeing this, but of course some dots are being connected, and if any of this is legitimately true, that we're seeing a major company buying another company out there, especially if it's related to Ripple or R3, and we understand what Ripple's trying to do with XRP, this could be a very, very big situation here. Now, Crypt Hawk actually posted something in reference to what David Schwartz, who goes by the handle of Joel Katz on Twitter, posted around 2017. As a matter of fact, Crypt Hawk actually posted this right here in reference to Joel Katz, or again, David Schwartz, who's really a prominent figure of Ripple, the company. This is just simply a screenshot that was taken when it comes to people speaking to David Schwartz outright on Twitter. And back in 2017, roughly around December 30th, as a matter of fact, David Schwartz posted that my dream scenario is Swift makes a deal with Ripple where all the banks get used to RippleNet for free, maybe even paying Swift. Fits our XRP strategy perfectly. And of course, more people were responding to this, and he actually went out and specified something very interesting. It says, it's possible. Swift doesn't really have any good ability to raise money or serious innovate. So they're vulnerable. And of course, this right here has been something we've been hearing for quite some time, for the last couple of years, when it comes to Swift possibly being dominated by Ripple, the company. But it seems like we're getting some more confirmation here and there about what we're seeing as a very, very big situation for Ripple, the company, quite possibly even R3 now, and their affiliation together, and of course what we know about the usage and making a use case out of XRP. So again, very, very big things are taking place here, whether or not any of these people have a firm understanding. And I'm hoping that this right here isn't something that they're just kind of fluffing up to, bring more people onto their Twitter handle. And of course, that has happened in the past, but we've also heard from people that have been very extensively looking into this research here about what Ripple's trying to do. Some people have been very, very correct when it comes to what they know or what they anticipate is going to happen for Ripple. Like I said, Crypt Hawk had specified, almost a week prior to MoneyGram having their announcement, becoming partnered up with Ripple. He or she made that particular announcement there on Twitter. So again, very, very interesting scenarios taking place here. And of course, through this information that you can actually see on Crypt Hawk's page, I would definitely give him a follow. I posted something that I found very interesting that just actually circulated, I believe, yesterday, but it was definitely within the last 24 to 48 hours here, and I'll show you really quickly. So this was a recent post by XRP Crypto Wolf, another follow in the XRP community for sure, but This right here really intrigued me a lot when it says that MoneyGram partners with Centbee, who is Korea's largest remittance fintech and is also partnered with Ripple. Centbee aligns with MoneyGram goal of providing consumers with expanded range of digital money transfer options. The new platform is now live. So a very, very big move when it comes to MoneyGram having this new partner here for Korean remittance startups. And of course, I'm not exactly sure how much this right here is linked to what we're hearing right now, but I just feel like we're starting to see a lot of information piling up on itself when it comes to the work that Ripple's been doing, the connections they've been making here. So some of this might have a lot to do with each other. And then, of course, some of it might not. But what we're doing is we're jumping down this rabbit hole together. We're kind of seeing this bigger picture here, and we're seeing that a lot of things are taking place, guys. And, of course, at a rapid speed, no pun intended, but we're really seeing a lot of things really ramping up at this point in time. And my guess is that outside of this news right here, we will definitely be hearing as far as that GPI link that's going to be taking place here, again, from Yo-Yo's post. I just don't know exactly how legit that is, guys. Again, this is all really a theory at this point in time as far as what is to be expected to be happening with some of this news that we're hearing from these people that claim to have more information than others, possibly. But if you happen to know what might be taking place when it comes to the possibility of seeing $40 trillion being settled possibly through XRP, or at least with the use case of XRapid. If you know anything about that, you would like to share that, please leave that in the comments section. I'd love to make another video regarding some more updated information on this. And of course, I'm going to make sure that if I find out anything, I'll post it via Twitter. And of course, if I can get it established in a video, I'll make sure to do that as well. But again, if you have any information about this that further goes into some detail that we can actually utilize and use and exploit here to help everybody be on the same page, definitely leave that in the comment section, or at least message it to me on Twitter. And you can easily find me at crypto_ginger here on Twitter. And of course, again, let me know what you guys think about this information. I definitely thank you for watching, guys. A huge shout out to all these people that are part of the XRP community, really kind of going above and beyond to make sure that a lot of people are on the same page here. And of course, give me a follow if you like. Outside of that, guys, hit the like and subscribe button if you are new to this channel, and be on the lookout for some more videos. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.